Hello, everybody. So I posted a little thing earlier about playing a brand new 190S43 that I just got right off the line, one of my samples for this very lovely trumpet, the 190S43 Bach Stradivarius trumpet. And what's interesting about this, for those of you who are not familiar, versus the 180S43, which most people have heard since the early 70s on. These are built, any of the 190 series, the 190S37, the 190S43, these are built exactly like the early Elkhart trumpets were in the late 60s. And there were a couple little things that changed over the years, very innocently as it happened, but things like at one point, with regard to the valve casing, the factory got a machine that could reach down into a single brass tube, carve out the valve guide notch, and just make it as one piece. Back then, Vincent Bach did it as a two-piece. So you had a brass tube and a nickel baluster or nickel tube put together. So a lot of people feel like that makes the horn vibrate a little differently. What else can I tell you? It has a steel wire inside the bell rim, whereas the 180s have a brass wire. Also, when you make a trumpet bell, there's always a seam where it comes together. And Vincent Bach used to make sure the seam would go along the inside of the bracing, and he felt like that made the bell resonate better versus putting the seam underneath. So anyway, you do notice a difference. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So I just thought I'd play a couple notes on it. So anyway. I expected this to be a great classical horn. I was not expecting what a great lead horn this thing is. So I'm pretty amazed right now. Very cool. The new 190S43 available to all your local Summer music stores. Some of them are starting to stock them. If yours does not have them yet, please bug them to order some. These are amazing. There you go.